Well, Scotty, it's good to be with you to be talking about this year's iteration of Gifts of Grace. We've chosen Matthew 5:16 for our verse this year. Jesus tells us to be a light before others so they might see our good deeds and glorify our Father in heaven. I think serving people the way that we do with Gifts of Grace is one fantastic way to live out that calling to be a light before others. So I want to ask you a few questions about Gifts of Grace this year, and we can maybe help people understand what we do and how to participate. So tell us a little bit, when is Gifts of Grace taking place, and how are the different ways that people can participate?
Well, David, we're really excited. This is our 21st year, and the event is going to take place in person on November the 12th, Sunday from 8:30 to 12:30. So a person can come in person that day. We'd love to see everyone, or they can virtually go online and make their order form that way and donate to those agencies they wish to donate to. Or they can actually fill the form out that's in the booklet, the brochure, and they can send it into the church with a check. So we're accommodating every way we know, and the virtual ordering will go until November the 30th.
Okay, so lots of ways to participate. That's great. So tell us a little bit about what are the different kinds of needs we've identified in our community that we are trying to raise funds for with Gifts of Grace.
Some of those needs are food insecurity, housing, job skills, stability upon entering society after incarceration, independence for seniors, health needs, physical and mental health needs.
Okay, I mean, yeah, really important things to be addressed there for sure. So there will be various agencies represented who meet these needs. So tell us a little bit about them. How many do we have, and how many have we worked with through the years?
Well, through the years, I think we've worked with 42 or 43 agencies. This year, we rotated 3 off, and we're bringing in 3 new agencies, just because they're agencies that are perhaps a little lesser known in our community. And those agencies are Southlight Health Care, and they address the needs of those who have been addicted to drugs or alcohol. And also they address mental health needs, other mental health needs. Also, we have the Community Success Initiative, which is a program which helps those who've been incarcerated step back into society, where there are a lot of obstacles that they meet. And then the third one is Neighbor Health, and that is a clinic, a medical clinic, which has done great things in our community, and they take anyone regardless of whether they have insurance or not, or whether they have money or not. It's a wonderful agency.
So Scotty, I know that the Episcopal Church women's chapters here have always played a role in Gifts of Grace. They are there alongside the agencies. Can you tell us a little bit about the kinds of things that they'll be doing?
I'll be happy to tell you, and it's a great time to think about buying some of those items for your friends and neighbors and relatives. We will have yeast rolls, and they've been working on those for several weeks. We will have pimento cheese, cookie jars, bean soup mix, Dome's gorgonzola dressing, which is always a big hit. And then we encourage parishioners to come in and have a cup of coffee and a breakfast item. That will be available in the kitchen that morning for everyone.
I stocked up on quite a few things last year and enjoyed them a lot more than I even expected to. They were really good. So I'll put in a plug for all of the ECW food for sure. So we'll have agencies there that can be donated to individually. Now, are there ways for people, beyond buying the gifts from the ECW chapters, are there ways for people to just say, I'm going to give to everybody?
Absolutely, there is. There is a way that you can give to Gifts of Grace General Fund, and those funds will be split among all the agencies. So one can it's very easy to do. We've simplified our order form this year, and so it's going to be even easier for people to fill it out.
Well, Scotty, I'm really excited for Gifts of Grace and the way that we'll be able to support our community. And I'm curious to close us out. We started with some scripture that's kind of guiding our path this year. I chose that one, but what do you have a scripture that kind of makes you think about Gifts of Grace?
Well, I do, and I think about this scripture every year, and I think I have since the very beginning. and it's Jesus' great commandment. Love the Lord your God with all of your mind, with all of your soul, with all of your heart. And the second commandment is like it. Love yourself as your neighbor. And so we're loving our neighbors by contributing to needs in the community.
It's fantastic. Well, Scotty, I'm really excited for Gifts of Grace. I hope many of you will join us for some delicious food, for the chance to support some agencies doing really important work in our community. And we'll see you there. Thank you.